Hi there, and I have one quick trick to help kickstart your morning. And it's not anything you do in the morning. You're like, what? This is about mornings. It's actually what you do before you go to bed. Because what you do before you go to bed can make or break your morning. So you need to create a PM routine before you create an AM routine. Because if you're going to bed in chaos, if you're leaving the house a mess, and you're not even set up for the next day, then your morning's just going to go all kinds of crazy, and it's not going to be pleasant. I am going to show you what my PM routine is. This is my Master Mom Planner, and I have created a PM routine that I get to repeat every night. So, number one on my list is to lay out my supplements. I take natural supplements, and sometimes I'm taking a lot at a time, like 15 capsules a day, and sometimes I'm taking like 8 capsules a day. Sometimes I'm taking like 20 capsules a day. It just depends. But I go to a nutritional response therapist to help me dose my supplements, and that has helped a lot. So I lay out my supplements because you're not going to take supplements that aren't laid out, especially when you're taking like 20 different supplements a day. It can be a lot. So I just lay them all out in silicone baking cups for the next day, and I stack the baking cups, and I put the morning ones beside my cup. So next one is lay out my clothes for the next day. This has helped me a ton. If I'm planning on working out in the morning, if my clothes are already laid out and all I have to do is get up and just put the clothes on, it makes a huge, huge difference. So I lay out my clothes the night before, shoes, everything, like everything. I also lay out my outfit for the day. That includes jewelry, my makeup, anything I need to fix my hair. That way I don't have to go back in the bedroom and wake up the baby. Since we live in a tiny home, I lay these things out in my living room. That way I don't have to go back in the room. That helps a ton, especially because I do coaching clients in the mornings at like 6:45 a.m. So I have everything laid out the night before. And then I fill our Berkey water filter. Okay, we started using a water filter because when I was doing my nutritional response testing, she was like, something's up with your water. You're getting a lot of heavy metals from your water. And that's very common. It's not like our water was bad water. Like, that's a common thing. I never really had taken filtering water seriously. Now we use a Berkey water filter, and that thing is amazing. Your water tastes so clean. And now when I drink tap water, it tastes like a lake. It tastes like a pond. It's disgusting. And Trey actually says the same thing now because he drinks only filtered water. And he's like, ooh, whenever like Berkey's not filled and I have to fill up my jug with regular water, it's disgusting. So anyway, Berkey water filters are amazing. And I thought it was something I would never use because it seemed like really crunchy. And now we have one. But if I don't fill the Berkey before bed, then it's going to be empty tomorrow, and that's going to steal the success from my day. And then the last thing I do is one last quick tidy. Anytime in a tiny house, I tidy up our house like a minimum of like 4 times a day, a minimum, because I just like it to be neat and tidy. I do that one last time before bed. That way I wake up in the morning and it's nice. It's nice and clean. So that's my PM routine. Yours might look exactly the same and it might look totally different, but you should have approximately 5 things to do before bed. You don't want to have like 12 huge items that take you 2 hours to do, but you also don't want to just like do like 2 items and not really be setting yourself up for success. So that is my little trick to just jumpstart your morning. And if you do that trick, I can guarantee you are going to see a big change. I have seen a big change since I started implementing that. And if there's ever a day that I don't do that, it does drag my morning down. But I will say that's few and far between, because once you find the value in something, you don't want to give it up. You're going to stick with it when you see the value. And around here, we talk a lot about value with my kids and stuff. But that's a whole nother topic. So anyway, that's my quick tip. Hope you have a wonderful day. And my car would not start. I've had a little bit of a really, really crazy day. But Trey is attempting to jump the car right now, and we will be off as long as the car starts. Bye.